Really quickly before this video gets started, there is some background humming noise in the video. I couldn't figure out how to remove it in Final Cut, so I apologize. But anyways, let's just get the video started. What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Today I'm bringing you guys part 3 of the massive skate park build series. There should be a playlist either in the description or maybe at the side of this video if you guys want to check out the first 2 episodes. So if you guys want to be building this with me, you're more than welcome to. If not, you just want to watch. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. So let's just kind of get into the video. So we've kind of built off a lot. Well, I would say we got a good start of the park so far. And now what I want to do is I want to create an area over here, and I didn't like how this was just kind of sectioned off on its own. So one thing I think I can do that would kind of make it look a little bit nicer is actually move this over. And we'll put this here temporarily for right now. Now what we can do is I'm going to use the normal wall components, and then the reason being is I just like this because it looks better on the side because it has the same texture. And so then what I'm going to want to do here is essentially just do a small, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just going to be kind of like another area, maybe a little you know, just riser or something. I don't know exactly what I want to do specifically, but it's just going to be something that's going to kind of level down the area, so then it doesn't start off super high here, and then there'll be kind of maybe an up ledge or something like that. I am not entirely sure. We're going to go with the flow as it happens. So I'm going to copy these 4 pieces, and I know I did the wrong way, but which is fine. And then I don't know if I want it to be 2. I think I will leave it yeah, so here I'll do it the normal way. So I want to do LBX confirm. There we go. I'm learning. And so now what we can do is delete these. Well, we won't delete them. We're actually going to use these. And so this will probably be the top part of it, or at least the bottom. And then, yeah, I would probably want there to be a little bit more of like a mellow ledge area, but I don't want to make it too high because we'll do it mellow right there. So what I'm going to do then is take these 2 pieces right here and then line them up right here like so. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Take these 2 pieces, and then we'll have that. So then there'll be probably like a quarter pipe or something here. Probably just end up being a down ramp, just something really basic. But the cool thing is now we have these things are all lined up on one level. And then now what we can do here is either we can add a small stair set, we can add a lot of things. So I just want to see what it looks like with just a normal ramp at half style, and hopefully it'll be covered underneath it, which it doesn't look like it will. So see, that's going to be a problem. We don't want it to be that tall, but because that'll be a little bit too big. It's not what I want to go for. Oh, I know what we can do to fix that. Is this thing, what does it look like with if you just have this normal? So it looks like that would look kind of good, but I don't like how steep that is. And the one thing I want to do is actually do kind of like a double set. Oh, but the problem is, no, that'll be fine. Yeah, no, that'll look cool. All right, so I just want to make sure that there's not any bumps or anything. So I know I did this last time, but I just want to make sure. Oh, and that didn't work out. So then here, yeah, we'll have like a little down area, and then, oh, that's a hole right there. So yeah, I just want to make sure that there's not going to be anything, but I'll probably end up putting a buffer area to lower that out. So then what I want to do here actually, which I think that'll be something that'll be a little bit different, is actually do kind of like a double ledge area, or I guess would be like a half set. I'm not entirely sure the way to define it, but so I'm going to leave this right here, but we're probably going to end up deleting that. So what I'm going to do is, and then of course these things are going to merge together, and we'll have this rest on top, and it's okay if it's right there because there will be a ledge covering it up. I just want this thing to go like there, and then we'll do another ramp, and there we go. So now we kind of have this cool like double pad style thing, and I think it'll actually skate pretty well with that ledge right there. So again, I just want to, well, we don't need to test it out, but I think the hardest thing is actually going to be making the ledge for this. But that's kind of already pre-built, so we can either just use probably these factory ledges, and the reason being is they just have a nice top part, but I don't like the way that they look on the side, which is okay. So what we can do that for actually, so we're probably not gonna see, I don't know if I want to have there be a ledge on this side. Maybe we'll do rails. I think that would look a little bit nicer, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna do there. Yeah, we're gonna have to somehow fix that. So this is gonna be one issue that, so what we can do is we're gonna select this, and the reason being is I just don't want there to be, if you guys can see where it's kind of glitching out right there, because there will be a rail there, and I just don't want to have to deal with that. So we're just gonna move it over slightly. So the reason why I grabbed these two pieces is because it doesn't create a bump right here, and it still will skate well. There's just gonna be slightly moved over. You guys won't even notice it. And so then what we can do here, since we're gonna be doing the two ledges, well, yeah, we'll make the two ledges, and then we're gonna put that on pause for a moment, and I want to actually fill up this area. So all I need to do is just, we're gonna copy, I guess, yeah, we have select, so I'll select all of these, we'll hit duplicate, confirm, and then we'll do one right there, and that should be good because we're gonna cover it all up. Now the part that kind of sucks is because we have this kind of like really crappy looking, I don't know, like it's not the texture we're looking for that fits this park. So what we can do is, see, the best thing option we have is either we do the park or we do maybe something like the wide ledge, but because we need something that'll kind of merge together. But again, I don't know how we'll merge something together, because I think the game will start, like if I place these two, like I can't place two of these together. So the best thing we're gonna actually have to do is we're gonna hit LB and then confirm. And then I'm going to change the style to park, and then what we want to do is turn snapping off. And then, so the reason why we're doing this on the upper part and it's not merged in is because we're going to turn the snapping off, or we're going to turn collision on, and what this will do, it'll allow us to move this stuff all in together as one. And the reason being we wanted to have this up is so I can manipulate it, so we can cover up kind of this ugly brown. Well, it'd look good if we're making a DIY park, but obviously we're not doing that. So I'm just moving this in as close as I can, and this should be skatable. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So now what we can do is select everything, and then we're going to turn on collision, snapping, make sure it's off, and then now we can move everything together, which is really nice. So then we can line this up as close as we want. So I want there to be some room. I don't want it to be super short, but again, we'll probably have to test it, but that looks like it'll be pretty good. So let's leave it at there. And the one thing though I'm noticing is I don't like how this is going to be kind of very narrow. So I think one thing I'll probably end up doing here is maybe making like just a long quarter pipe or something like that. So that'll be something that we'll do at obviously later in this episode. So I'm going to test it out and make sure it skates well. But I like this. I haven't done one of these in a while, and again, like the nice thing is I like having the variety and all that stuff, and I'm just not skating well. There we go. And then so then we can try it on going on the upper part, and I haven't done something like this. That's awesome. So that'll be really cool. And like I said, you know, we don't want to have this kind of area right here to be like this. So maybe what we can do is maybe if we delete this pad, and what we can do is use the quarter pipe clip, and I think it should be about the same size. So I think we'll turn snapping on and collision off. And I like that. That looks kind of good. I might do this for all three of them just because it like looks really good merged in there. Or I think we'll do that. Yeah, I like that idea. So we'll delete this piece, and then we'll leave these quarter pipes like here. And yeah, we need to add a buffer or something. See, that's a problem though. I don't like the way how this thing looks, and I kind of want it to be, well, next thing we'll add is the rails, and while we're doing that, I'll try to think of something else. So we can either do a double kinked rail. You guys know in the last Impossible challenge that it doesn't work, which sucks, but you know, oh well, what can you do? So what I'm gonna do here is I want to do the same thing where I want to make it, probably we'll do a maybe we'll just do one rail for right now. So then what we can do is select, go to the branding, we'll use the pole flag, and I'm gonna lift this up even more so it's not merging in. And this one goes under the same thing. When you have collision on, it'll merge into stuff that isn't either the rails or ledges. Again, I don't know why that is. That's just the way that the game, the people who black box when they decided to make the game, that's what they did. So we want to merge this stuff in, and the reason why I want to put a post there is just because there probably would be, I feel like, if you had a bent like a stress point at a rail right there, and it just kind of looks nice. So then what we can do is I'm going to duplicate these. So hold on, wait, I messed up there. So we want to go back, we want to undo. So select, duplicate, confirm. There we go. And I don't think I'll be able to, yeah, I'll only be able to do 2 rails, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So then now what we can do is select everything, make sure we have snapping off and collision on, and then we can, well, actually, before we do that, I actually want to switch these on the other side, because I probably will be using a ledge or something like that to help the transition right there, and I just don't want this to be going on there, because that'll just become a pain. So that's just my fault on that. And now we can select everything, and then we can turn collision on and merge it all together. So I don't mind it being a little bit taller. So again, let's just try it out, and we can try to make sure that this quarter pipe actually works out, which again, normally I don't use just because I don't like it that well, but it looks aesthetically, it looks really good, and I think it'll be give you at least a decent amount of speed, and it looks like it'll kind of skate. Again, we know from the Impossible Rail Challenge that of course these things don't really, the kinks don't line up as well, but I think it works, I guess, with 2 right there. Then you can hit this line, and we'll just try doing it on the other side where you're going up it. Well, of course I ollied over it, but we want to see if it can grind, and it's not letting me. This almost kind of reminds me of something you'd see at like a Woodward Park or something like that. So that's cool. And then we have like an area on this side. And I think, you know what I'm going to do is probably do maybe like a, see, I want to do like a grass gap, but then I realize it's kind of, there needs to be some type of flow here. So what I think I don't like that long area, but I kind of want to leave it like this, where I know it'll be kind of longer, but you know, I think it'll help with the flow, and then I can add like a rail here or something along the lines of that. But I don't like the way how that was steep. I don't think it would be good for the flow. And then what we can do here is use these pads like so, and then we'll just slightly cover up that white area. It shouldn't make it that much more extended, but it'll help out with the transition part of it, even though it's not that bad in the first place. But I think it'll be good, and look at it, gives you a good amount of speed when you want to hit this. This will be kind of more of the street area. So that'll be great. And then maybe what we can do here is maybe do like a wide ledge or something. I'm not sure yet. Like, I think it'd be cool if we did maybe like a wide ledge there, or that would be would that be kind of cool? I don't know, because again, I want to make something that like a good amount of speed, because obviously if you're skating over here, you're not going to be coming in with a ton of speed and hitting this quarter pipe. So or what I could do, maybe we cover up just one section like this, and then I can make it like a little quarter pipe, or I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And then on this side, maybe we could just add another one of these. And I can actually cover up this side, which I don't know if this might not skate, but I'm gonna have to take out this part with the wide ledge, so then we can build the transition, which I think it'll still skate. So I guess there's like a little bit of a mini ramp here, but that's fine with me. And it does skate. So then what I'm gonna do is actually take this out. And again, we're gonna have to kind of eyeball it, which this might be a little bit difficult, but we'll work with it. And then I will tilt this one a little bit. And then the nice thing is we kind of already have a transition, so I just need to make like one more where it's going to be kind of more like this. So let's, again, we're going to kind of have to do the thing where we turn collision on, and then I'm going to have to merge it as best as I can. And I need to definitely fix it. I need to definitely make this one a lot smoother, because there was barely a transition. So let's try this one now. Again, I don't know how well this will skate, but let's just see the way it looks. So that actually doesn't look too bad. So what we can do actually though is I want to leave this the same one. Wait, is that the longest pad? Or I just want to basically keep this one, but I just want to move it down a little bit, so it'll be hidden where I don't have to see the ugly yellow coping pattern that they have. Well, of course, it'll still show there. So is this the big one? Yeah, I guess that's the biggest one. So we'll have to deal with that. Maybe it'll just be there, or maybe I'll just put some grass and it'll cover it up. So then we'll turn collision on, and it'll like go right there. And now what we can do is try it. So that doesn't skate too bad. And again, it's kind of like an area to get on the top. and then we can skate over there. So I just want to try it one more time, do the hand plant test so it does it well and you don't really like move without a hitch. And then so we have a kind of an area on this side, so we need to add something here. I know there's the rail, but maybe we could add like a ledge or something, or and have it merged in there, but then like there's nothing skating halfway down. So that's the one problem there. And if we have this like connect in, it's just gonna be, oh, what we could do is leave it like that, and then at the end of it, so we'll make this the same size, and then we'll make it the factory and return snapping off, collision off. And since I know it's at the end, we kind of want to just make it up a little bit. I guess we'll leave this so it has the same side, so it looks like it's grinding, and then merge this in, and then, so I obviously got to raise that up. So let's see that how this goes, and that's again with a lot of stuff we're gonna have to kind of guess it. But I don't like how that extends out more, but we can move it back. So let's see how this one does. Then what we can do is move this out, and then we'll turn snapping on. Then we'll have this merged in as close as we can. And again, we'll try out this one and see how this one skates. Which this one seems like it's going to be a little bit low, but I'm kind of okay with that because I don't think you'll have a ton of speed. And again, since it is this park, I'm kind of more building it for hardcore, even though I know it's traditionally a little bit bigger, and I still kind of like how low it'll be just for line's sake. And then also if you're kind of going the opposite way, which I know this will probably be probably not the way that it would normally be used, but maybe if you're skating up there, you're going it the opposite way, it'll actually still skate well. But yeah, overall, I love the double set. I love this part. The rail is pretty, or the ledge is pretty cool. I don't know about this little half mini ramp right here, but you know what, I'll leave it for right now because I don't know exactly what else to add, but I think it'll be fine, honestly, and it'll be kind of cool with the flow, and it's a little bit different than normally than I would make, so I'm okay with that, switching things up a little bit and making something that I normally wouldn't do. So that's pretty cool, and I think it ended up being a really good addition to the park. So, but that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you click that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button and you'll be notified. Turn on those notifications and you'll be notified for every upload and everything like that. But anyways, my name is Chris. I'll see you again soon. Peace.